Not a good sound. Welcome back to Stone Circle Creations, folks. This is your kilted Celtic craftsman, and it is an early morning out here in the Phoenix, Arizona desert. Enjoying a cup of coffee. It's about 80 degrees outside. It's a comfortable morning, and I'm going to give you part 3 of our creation video on this wonderful bowl that was a test project to find out if we could conserve resin. The bowl turned out rather nice, as you saw in the last video. We can have a nice clear finish all the way through, but we still have that chuck hole in the bottom. Now, I ran across a wonderful little string of LED lights that I thought would look rather good if they were mounted in the bottom of the bowl. And what I didn't get a chance to record because my phone decided to play games with me was the actual carving of the pattern of the lights that I'm going to do. I'm going to run a circle, and I'm going to run them in little partial loops around the outside, and then I'm going to run a core of lights in the center. The problem is with this plastic, I don't want the resin to get into the batteries, and I want to be able to set this in the resin so it will pop out but still set back in. And I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. I've got an idea. We're going to see if it works. If not, well, we're going to have kind of a ruined project. This is kind of a, you know, hit or miss. It's a one-shot deal. What I'm going to do, I'm thinking, is wrap this in cellophane, hot glue the cellophane, and then spray it with mold release. That way it should, operative word being should, come out safely. If it doesn't work, well, then we're in trouble. But I'm going to give it a shot, see what it comes out, and we're going to pour resin over these lights so it'll give us hopefully a very nice clear finish all the way through when the resin fills up all of the texture that was left behind by the tinfoil. So let's give this a shot. I'm going to run this in a little bit of high speed for you so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, let's have some fun with this. Well, I got them set. The only problem is, one thing that I've noticed recently, about super glue is it doesn't stick like it used to, except for to your fingers. That I have an amazing talent for gluing. So I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for a few minutes. I'm going to mix up some resin, just a little bit, to start the pour inside of the puck. And I'm going to let that set for a little bit. I just want to get a layer in that'll start curing and hold those wires in.
We, as explorers of the mind, must devote our lives and energies to going further, to create the unexplored corridors in the hope of finding the final solution. We, as explorers of the mind, must devote our lives and energies to going further, to create the unexplored corridors in the hope of finding the final solution. We, as explorers of the mind, must devote our lives and energies to going further, to create the unexplored corridors in the hope of finding the final solution. I don't know.
Into the tank we go and keep, bugger. That was not good. Resin all down the side of my boat. See, this is what happens when you don't plan ahead. Oh my goodness. I should have built a hot glue dam around this. Not to mention the mess I'm making in my workspace. Okay, I think I've got it mostly under control. Okay, lid. Let's get it in the tank. I can't believe I made that much of a mess of things. All right. Finally, we get to open this thing up, see what we got. And pray that we don't have any spills, or I didn't just ruin this project. I am very, very hopeful that this came out good. Let's have a look. That's not good. My resin spilled out inside my can. That's going to be some sanding work. Bloody hell. Oh dear. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's soaked in. I've got drips down the side. The mold release might have worked. That mold release worked. I can peel off some of this resin, but not much. Well, there we go. A little bit of wiggling, a little bit of jiggling, And she's free. See my wire here. Do my best to cut around it. There we go. Look at that. There's my wire. Now I can walk around this hole and clean it up. A pair of pliers wouldn't be a bad idea right about now, but I'll do the best I can with what I've got. Looks like I've had resin leak in here anyhow, no matter what I tried. When you're dealing with a liquid, that's understandable, but with the mold release, I'm able to get underneath it and pick it back out. So this is a little bit of cleanup I'm going to have to do on this one. But, oh, there we go. That makes me happy. Look at that. Comes right up. Just got to get under it. This makes me extremely happy. So now I've got a little bit of edging to clean up here and there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got a successful experiment. It will need some tweaking, obviously. I need to find a better way to protect that battery. And if you've got any, and I do mean any, tips, hints, or suggestions, I would greatly welcome them and greatly appreciate them. Please leave them in the comments below. Now, let's see if I can pry this girl loose. Oh God, this is the part I'm not happy about. I'm not gonna lie. What I'm about to do breaks my heart. Oh, not a good sound. Because we know a good portion of that just came off. But this, believe it or not, is an easy fix. I just made a couple of major errors. First of all, not treating the entire thing in mold release. That was error number one. Error number two, not putting up some sort of a dam. Around the outer edge, like hot glue would have been nice. Now it's just a game of patience and cleanup. And, oh yeah, another round of sanding. After a couple hours of cussing, cursing, swearing, calling into question the lineage and the parentage of the person who invented the LED light strand and the very fine wires that they use, I have said words that are not repeatable on YouTube or in polite society. I was able to get this experiment done. Not finished, not completed, just done for right now. And for an experiment in many ways, and it was in many ways, from the bowl mold or the bowl casting, to using new carbide tools, to mounting and resining LED lights into the base. Find a better way to do this. I think this turned out quite well. It's not perfect. It's an experiment. Please remember that. I spent a few days working on this, and the past couple hours beating my head against this poor, beat-up workstation. And some of you will ask, well, was it worth it? It glows, and it's beautiful. So yes, in my opinion, it definitely was worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming along this journey of my first creation on YouTube, my first experiment, and my first set of videos posting. They will be better, they will get shorter, I promise you. Not as much rambling, I hope. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. And tomorrow I'm probably going to sit for a couple hours and sand out all of the blemishes that I added to this thing and make it beautiful. Please, in this crazy upside down world, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Nil illegitimati carborundum. Don't let the bastards wear you down. And as my father taught me, and my mother reinforced, don't be afraid to try, and don't be afraid to turn your hand to anything. You might be quite surprised at what you're capable of doing if you just try. I hope you have enjoyed the videos. I hope you have enjoyed your time with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Please hit that subscribe button if you would be so kind. Ring that bell for notifications. And if you have the time, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, for that matter, other than my video work, because I know it needs work. Let me know what you think I could have done to improve this. I'm always open to suggestions. But until that time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rob Baker. I am your kilted Celtic craftsman, although not today. I've got my trousers on. This is Stone Circle Creations. Have a wonderful day.